Welcome back, everybody, to the Sub 4 RA channel. I'm your host, Rhino, and today we have qualifying from the Darlington International Speedway, our last race before the halfway point and the All-Star race. Alright, we have a bunch of new cars to get at. Let's take a look at it here. The 9 car, the Dodge Murata, driven by Dave Akers, going to make his debut here in the series. And we have a handful of cars sent in by Res Wheels. This is our first international cars coming to us from Canada. No names on these drivers as of yet. 5 entries, including that 7 Impala, the 44 Pontiac, the 34 Ford here, the old Matchbox. And we have the 17 Stalker. And last but not least, rounding out Res Wheels team is the 9 Impala. Shot collar, 20-inch blades on the Impala. And getting updated rides for Key West Racing, the 79 car of Captain Tony, the 51 of Mikey, and last but not least, the 49 of Sloppy Joe. Also, some new entries from Jack, John, and Katie Racing. Going to start it off with the 14 car, driven by Jack. And then we have the 2 car, driven by John. The 18 car, driven by Nellie Bean. And the 15, driven by Katie. That's their primary team. Now they have the old cars satellite team, the 01 Pontiac, driven by Dr. Paul. The 0 car, driven by John. I don't know if it's the same John. No, that is the only John. Okay, the 10 car, driven by Scott Riggs. You have the 7 car, driven by Gary St. Arnott. And last but not least, the 8 car, the Vega. That's right, they were a pony NASCAR in the Grand American Series. That's Beverly. Alright, getting a new ride from the 3 to the 68 for Po' Boy Racing, Lucky Jackson. Getting an updated ride in the 22 car, Julius Harris. That means his son, Julius Harris Jr., will now go in his old 216 car. Alright, look at this. Ken Castillo out of Frank Klein's backup car, back into his own car, been fixed up by Red Pill Racing. Also, the 11 car of Lady Red Pill, and the 3 car of Stella Beans. In addition, not done yet, the 7 car for Chloe K, and the 33 for Frank Klein. Alright, we don't have word yet or not if these are satellite teams for Red Pill Racing. This is Matt Man Racing, the 10 car of Matt Allen, and the 88 Fairmont, driven by Luke Allen. Could be a standalone team, satellite, not sure yet. Also, in addition, Resistance Racing in the 51. This is Mustafa Bey. Alright, the whole team of Nero 62 getting updated rides, starting with the 8 car of Nero 62. Bud, also staying with the Monte Carlos, will be in the 4 car. And still staying in Chargers, but new looks. The 9 car of Golden Girl. And the 18 car of Glitter Girl. Alright, now that we got all the new cars and drivers out of the way, it is time to get down to qualifying at the Lady in Black. The track too tough to tame, Darlington International Speedway. Boy, this is going to be a good one. Alright, let's take a closer look at the track. This is going to be the first non-short track that has 2 turns in the ADRC. We're going to start going more this route. This is going to be tough, just like the real Darlington. All the cars here are set to qualify. We are just a few cars short of 100 for qualifying. We're going to get things going right now. Lady Red Pill, the first to try the new Darlington. Oh, spins out. is still going to come back to complete it. A 4.928. Recovered very nicely. That's going to bring up the 75 card, Ken Castillo. Second in points now. It's going to be a battle for a lot of these drivers. Try to get in the top 10 to get into the All-Star race. Ken Castillo, DNF. Not really a big issue. He has not qualified well all season. Carly Kate, whoa! She has problems off to turn 1 and can't quite come back around. DNF, but remember the top 20 in points. These first 20 cars already guaranteed a spot. But, oh, he goes on his roof, flips it back over, completes the lap in a 4.268. Right now, your pole setter. That won't last, guarantee you. Rusty Nub is now 68 car. Oh, little drifting action. Rusty, 4.970. Let's go with B. Finn now up for Red Pill Racing. Has had a great rookie season. Look at him go here. B. Finn, a 39.56. The first sub-4 second. First sub-4. Time today. That puts him on the pole right now. Frank Klein is going to mater it in. Spins it back around for show. A 44.16. Frank never been one to really qualify too well. Paducki now in the 3 car. Whoa, airplane spin all over the place. Paduk finishes 68.06. That's definitely going to put him towards the rear. Harry Hoon now, been a great qualifier this season. Oh, look at him. Nice run, Harry Hoon, a 35.76. Puts him on the pole right now. Nassara Charuncle or something like that, rolling with those Ultra Hots. Nice steady run there, a 41.10. That'll bring up Burt Buzzard in the Miller Lite Deuce. Oh, man. 38.74. That puts him second right now, it looks like. Bobby Labonte now in the 18 Interstate Batteries Pontiac. Going to go Mater style, 42.87. All right, Nero 62 up now. New look Monte Carlo for him. All right, good at. Oh, he flipped it, corrected it just like his son Bud did. 37.13. That puts him second right now, looks like. Chris now in the 29 car. 48.29 for Chris. That's going to bring up Maxzilla in the 1. Good qualifying effort. Oh! Maxzilla had a great lap going. Couldn't quite finish it off, but something to definitely stay positive for the race. Now, Vinny, Nightlife. Steady your lap there, a 42.64 for Vinny. Brian Kelly, right now your leading vote getter for the cars. Fans vote to get into the All-Star race, Mater style. He runs a 46.12. This is his third event, and he hasn't been so far a great qualifier, but that doesn't matter because he's raced really well. All right, 9 car now. Golden Girl has some problems. 41.45 for Golden Girl.
145.
All right, we got Dirty Deeb up now. He's been a good qualifier this year. Hasn't quite. Oh, I spoke too soon. Over on his roof. DNF. Now you're 20th in points. A new look for Sloppy Joe in the 49.57. Oh, he goes over just the same as Dirty Deeb. So that's your top 20 now. The rest of the cars have to make it in on time. Speaking of on time, the 18 Glitter Girl at 34.67 puts her on the pole right now. Let's take a look at Lucky Jackson, new look 68 Impala. And he's going to back it up, 52.51. Brighter days ahead, no doubt for him. The 20 car now, Tony Stewart. Stewart with the good run. Oh, spins it around, 36.68. He's third right now in qualifying. All right, Jeff Bodine in the 7. After winning his debut. Whoa. 33.52 puts him on the pole. Squirrely Dan won last week. A little squirrely there. No pun intended. And he's going to put it back. 59.13. I was saying Jeff Bodine won his inaugural race and then has finished dead last in the last two. All right, Tony Clayman now. 41:37. I have who knows what time is going to get in. It's tough to tell. Minerva Luca, is going to be 4 and change maybe. Minerva will not. That's definitely not going to make it in a 59.91. Now it's Slam and Dale's turn. I would say somewhere around 4-1, a 4-2 would get you in. That's a 42.78. Tough to tell though. 9-car Skeeter Davis. Oh no! No! Skeeter does not finish. Swervin' Irvin now in the 28. That's tough luck for Skeeter there. Swervin', pretty decent lap there at 38.94. That's going to bring up James Clayman. Oh, he had a solid lap going there. Rex DNF will not be in it. Sean now for Redline Salvage Inc. Has a good lap going. All right, at 39.07. That's going to bring up 2D. Good lap going. Nice. 36.96. Good lap. That'll bring up Lucy in the number 50 driving for Key West Racing. She crosses the line. She registered a time 38.24. Look at that. Just does pass the sensor on the finish line. Wow. She didn't have much room for margin of error there. That is a qualifying time for Lucy in the 50 car and a pretty decent one as well. That's going to bring up teammate Mikey in the 51. Mikey with the new look here. A lot of handling issues. Mikey 42.29. Actually, still not a bad time. Kiko Motorsports now in the 1 car. Steady run. A 37.25 for Kiko. Great effort there. That's going to bring it the 3 car, new look car of Stella Beans. Stella 40.49. All right, Ryder Knightley now in the 94. Oh, had a little problems off of 2 there. A 40.31. The 44 now of Kyle Petty. Boy, this qualifying is long. Look at that. Steady run for the rubber tire Kyle Petty. A 40.31. Also, just the same time as Ryder Knightley. All right, Chris Busher now in the 24 Hertz. At 42.09. All right, now we got Riley Cummings. Riley with a 37.91. Julius Harris, new look 22 car, powered by Red Pill Racing. 45.42. Jason now, the 3 GM Goodwrench, spins it around. 42.11. I think that's going to be somewhere probably near the bubble for these qualifying cars. Stephanie Shea now, 22 car. The 71 Roadrunner. Nice lap for Stephanie, a 40.23. Okay, we got 3D now. Good effort. Oh, a little bit of a bobble there. That's what cost him. He ran a 39.78. Good time. Rusty Wallace in the Black Deuce. Oh, spins it around. Gonna finish it Mater style. 40.57. So a good time still. Now Gator McCluskey in the 99 DuPont. Spins it around already, having some issues and will not complete it. DNF. Not a whole lot of DNFs today. Okay, Zombie Hamilton in the 43. Oh, he had a good lap going there. I don't know if he cut a tire or what happened there. Either way, will not be in it. 91 car now of Yoshi Takashita. Oh. That sounded weird. Rex flips it over but doesn't complete the lap. So we got the 7 car now of Chloe K, 37.93. Good lap in her new car, trying to get back in this thing. 3:17 now of Chef Squid. All right, 43.52. Remember this, and look at this excess graphite spilled over in turn 1 from these new cars. Get another shot of it there. Not quite coming through. Probably as good in the photographs as it is when you see it with the old naked eye, so to speak. All right, Bookham Dano in the 4 does a kind of an airplane spin type maneuver. 47.22 for Bookham. Yo Quiero Taco Bell's up now. Coffee Tart and the 34 Roadrunner. Oh! Was looking strong off of 1. Wrecks it. Now, Captain Tony, new look. 79 GTO. Ho-ho! A 34.51. That puts him second behind Jeff Bodine. There's a reason why they call that car the GOAT. All right, Kyle Eugene, not as good as last week, or last race, I should say, at 52.26. Forget about it. He won't be in it. Bug Assassin now. Looks like the old Van Halen cover. I'm glad somebody pointed that out. Very cool. Like the paint job. 41.61. That should be pretty close there. All right, Taylor York in the 27. My favorite number, by the way. Couldn't complete it, unfortunately. DNF. That'll bring up Chloe MK. Driving in that 5 Mustang. Grand American Series car back in the late 60s. That's a DNF into the 70s. Ray Moole now in the 00. He plays pinball with Darlington's Walls. You're never going to win that one. A DNF. That'll bring up the 72 of Manny Mene. That's a pretty solid lap there for Manny. 42.25. Now, Captain Crash, 89 Mattel in the 10 Tide car. Almost goes off the track. Spins it around, and, well, he completes the lap, a 66.48, but he'll be watching this from the back in the garage. 580, excuse me. 580 of Chapman Films. Slap out Oklahoma's finest, the 56.53. That'll bring up the 26 now of Jay Moole, and had some problems on turn 1. 50.69. Mike James. This car is on the bubble of being out of the ADRC. Just not quite enough on that there. All right, ESPD Blue. Driving in the 70 Camaro. Has a good lap going. 40.67. He had a great lap going. If he can come off 2 clean, that is a great run. Gobbling Turkey with an El Reco. Kyle Eugene now in the 15. Driving in the Mercury Cougar. Good lap there. 38.40. That's Kelly Eugene, excuse me. Now it's the 75 of Caleb Allen. Driving in the Circle Tracker. Good lap there. 38.87. Now it's the 13 car of Buck Naked. No! Had to put on the brakes because he's out of control, but then that loses all the momentum. That'll bring up Ben Overbeach now trying to qualify in the 99 Office Depot. A great lap. 37.28. All right, we got Irish Kevin now in the 7 for Southernmost Graphite. This car is fast. It just hits the turns. Doesn't always agree with the turns, unfortunately, so far. 10 of Cowboy Bill. Bill's going to complete the lap, but that will not qualify at 54.49. Now, the Green Parrot and the 4 Superbird. Look at this. Good lap. He wrecks, but he crosses the line. 34.82. That puts him 4th right now. All the while wrecking. All right, Kathy Lisa Kim now in the 10 car. Backs it in a 43.09. That'll bring up Kells Fake. Real fun name to say. I don't know why. I don't know if it means anything. Well, For now, it means not qualifying. A DNF. Now we got War Pig in the 76. War Pig gets it back around 45.84. All right, now we got Dave Akers making his debut here in the ADRC in the Dodge Murata. Has some handling issues. Crosses the line 49.79. All right, we got Res Wheels. Remember, only 4. You can only qualify 4 cars. We're going to go ahead and throw them on the track. We got Chevy Impala here. Remember, no names for the drivers at this time. And that comes back at a 49.09. That will not be fast enough. Now what is remaining of the number 44. And crosses the line at a 48.64. Okay, we got the Chevy Stalker now. The old Matchbox 34. Bug Assassin drives the same exact car. He makes it back around 63.22. The 17 Stalker. Completes the lap. 56.46. That's a 56.46. Now the 9 car for Res Wheels. Oh man, playing basketball. DNF. All right, that's going to bring up the 14 car now of Jack from Jack, John, and Katie Racing. Oh, hits the brakes. DNF, unfortunately. 2 car now, driven by John. Is it Miller Lite time? No, it's looking like DNF time, unfortunately. The 18 car now, Nelly Bean. That's a DNF. That'll bring up the 15 Superbird, driven by Katie. Oh, off turn 1 hard, over on the roof, DNF. All right, now their satellite team of old cars, I guess is the name. Remember, only 4 can qualify, so Scott Riggs will be the non-qualifier here. I think it'll be the slowest one out of the bunch. Gonna lead him down, the 01, the Pontiac, driven by Dr. Paul. Not Rue, just Paul. Has a good run going. Oh, off a 2, he dumps it on the roof. DNF, but definitely something to look forward to. A good run there. Now the gasoline battle sponsorship, Texaco, Sunoco, Javelin, the 0 car driven by Captain John, runs a 45.15. Scott Riggs gonna still run it, even though this is not technically a qualifying run. DNF. That'll bring up the 7 of Gary St. Arnott. He has a good run going. 39.79, good time, sub 4 second. Now the Vega, ran in the Pony Series of the Grand American Series. Number 8, driven by Beverly. Beverly had a good time going until she dumped it. Now, I don't know if this is, these are, look at that airplane spin there. This is Matt Racing. Matt Allen there in the, that was Luke Allen. Runs a 49.54 now. Matt. New team still coming. 38.48, a good time. Now this is Resistance Racing, the 51 of Mustafa Bey. Don't know, on his side, don't know if this is extensions of Red Pill Racing or satellite teams or somebody else's, I don't know. Now, Julius Harris Jr. in the 216, the last qualifier. Taking over Dad's ride, does him proud, a 39.22. All right, here are your 35 qualifiers, going to be led by the 7 car, the pole sitter of Jeff Bodine. Here is how the segment racing will stack up. And look at segment 6. Tony Stewart's segment, we got 3 Red Pill Racing cars. And here is the Liquid Rush Energy Drink Racing Series. 8 cars that qualify, going to be led by Sean and the 1 car of Redline Salvage Inc. Going to have Gary St. Arnott making it in the 7, going to make his debut. So there you have it, qualifying from Darlington. Should be a wild race, looking forward to it. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.